Today, we're going to do something you've asked me for a really long time now. Tank only with heavy tanks. And to top it off, I'm not even gonna use planes. So in spirit, a true tank only challenge. And of course, we're gonna do it with Germany. If you think, yeah, that sounds easy, no. Just no. So without further ado, Iron Man, historical, and go. So, our army has to go. We have no heavy tanks, therefore we are not allowed to use it. Yay. Also, I have to occupy with heavy tanks, so no garrison. I'm gonna use the tank division because we can easily change it later, but for now we can't. And I'm gonna delete all the other divisions. At the same point, I will also take all the planes we have and put them in the trash bin. And I'm also gonna delete them, so you're not like, oh, Florius, you use them in the background. No, sadly, I will miss these planes, okay? This is my second time recording this, and I just want to say I will miss those planes. Production, we will need, I would say about 5 on guns, maybe a bit more. We need guns for the Anschluss focus, and I forgot it in all of my test runs. Even the test runs that were meant to be recordings. But yeah, let's keep some factories on guns. We need around 40k, and I mean, we need exactly 40k. So yeah, with the tank, I'm gonna go to the one heavy tank we do have, and I'm gonna put like 2 factories into that. Otherwise, I'm just gonna build all the other stuff, delete the planes, and add a train. So early game, we are focused on building guns and trucks. Actually, you can put more into trucks. And then mid game, 1938, we focus everything on heavy tanks. Why? Yeah, you will see why this is intelligent. Because now we go into research. The tank we currently have is, how can I put this? Bad. So we really want to start building this tank over here. But if you look at the days, this is not very realistic. So we're gonna wait a little bit, and we're gonna take a focus to make this faster. But until then, let's focus on engineering and production. Might even take maintenance company. Pretty good later on. Industry-wise, we're gonna start with a civilian build, and later on, gonna go full military. I will try to be at war at early 1940, so we have some time. And focus-wise, as I said, we need an industry right now, so I'm just gonna go down the industry focuses and steal a research slot along the way. So 4-year plan, let's go. And yeah, I haven't said anything about it, but I will build a navy. We somehow have to defeat Britain, and we're not gonna do it via paratroopers if I don't have planes. So yeah, I just want to repeat, by the way, this is a really hard challenge. This is gonna be not fun. So 4-year plan is done. Let's do autarky. Good focus, because we build civilian factories and later on mill factories even faster. I might actually also build some dockyards, so it might be also good for that too. Right now, we're basically rushing down all the industry focuses. That is very important. On the side, we could get right now the captain of industry, which I would love, but what we need before that is armor experience. So I'm gonna get the armor fence expert first. So now we can take the captain of industry. Building civilian factories even faster. Pretty good. And with autarky also done, let's get a good amount of civilian factories. Also some trains. And now that we have some armor experience, I'm gonna go in here, heavy tank, and build the cheapest heavy tank I can, which is basically this. Reducing the cost of the heavy tank by half, because this heavy tank we only gonna use for garrison, nothing else. Therefore, it doesn't need to be good. But you know what? Let's take a minute to talk about balls. We all love balls. Hell, we even live on one. At least according to most of the population. But do you love your balls? Because if you do, then you need to know about today's sponsor, Manscaped, the global men's lifestyle brand that is revolutionizing the landscape of men's grooming. And yes, for this sponsorship, I even let my beard grow out, so I can give you a true before and after effect. I know, I would have totally not looked like this without the sponsor anyways, just because I play map games for a living. That was totally planned. Anyways, Manscaped provided me with the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra, featuring the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra. And not gonna lie, that thing was amazing at trimming my beard and made shaving afterwards easy. No cuts, no irritated skin, and trust me, that means something, because normally I have a superpower to summon that. Overall, I can recommend Manscaped a lot. You can feel the quality, but just holding the products. Even the t-shirt and the underwear they sent me is really good quality, and it does feel like a real upgrade to normal shaving products. So what are you still doing here? Head over to manscaped.com and get your hands on the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra today. And when you use my promo code Florius, you'll get 20% off, plus free shipping, plus 2 free gifts. So send love to the sponsor and click the link. So Spanish Civil War has just started, and yeah, we can't do anything. I can't send planes because I don't have any. I can't send troops because I don't have any. So yeah, we have to sit this one out. And because we can afford him, let's get a silent workhorse. Spending political power to get more political power. Sounds worth it. And I just saw we have enough guns guns. This is 40k, so I'm going to reduce the amount of guns that we currently build by a lot, getting everything into trucks, because trucks is something we will need a lot. And with the industry focus is done, we can now get the research slot. Also very good, modernization drive. Let's get that. Allowing me to basically redesign this division as much as I want for free. Very good. I'm going to duplicate it and create a very cheap copy of this with just about over 50% hardness, and create another version here that is just full with units. I think the HOI4 experts of you know what I'm doing here, but basically what I'm doing is I'm gonna train a lot of the smaller units, and once they're built, I'm gonna convert them into the big unit, meaning I will have a lot of manpower and also guns in my army, which are the two requirements for Anschluss. So yeah, I need to boost my industry as early as possible, and I know Austria could do some more industry focuses, but I just need to get those. We need industry. And because I haven't explained it this time around, very important for my tank only challenge, the divisions have to be over 50% hardness. Otherwise, I don't count this as a tank only challenge. I call this the Italian clause, because the Italian tank divisions are not tank divisions. And what could be better than one political power advisor? Two political power advisors, giving us 1.88 political power a day while doing a focus. That is very good. And yeah, for research right now, I'm trying to get industry done, engineering, and actually could do some tank stuff and get Porsche, which is amazing for heavy tanks. Very good MIO. And with the research focus done, let's do army innovations, and after that, treaty with the USSR. Because this focus gives us a 200% research bonus for armor technology. And now you can guess what we will use that for. Very important focus for this challenge. And with the new research slot, we will get armor trains. As I said, no air force, meaning the enemies will have a lot of CAS, so we should kind of try to defend us this way, at least a little bit. Now I would say, with 1937 beginning right now, let's stop building civilian industry. And yes, of course, I'm gonna finish the buildings that started. That would be a waste otherwise. And start spamming mills. We will need a lot of mills now. Let's build them. I mean, over here we could actually build some dockyards too. I want to build a bit of a navy. I'm also gonna get myself now the war industrialist and replace the captain of industry, just to double down on building mills now. We're building them so fast. This is actually wild. On the side, I will also get myself an agency right now, because getting a compliance government in France will make it so much easier to occupy the land with tanks. Oh my god, will it make it easier. And you know what? Let's research railway artillery. Could actually, like unironically, could actually be useful. And I know I say this a lot, but this is gonna help. Literally a second later, treaty with the USSR is done, and the Hindenburg burned down. Oof. Denmark. Oh my god, there's so much event. Please, stop game. Stop. Okay, bonus from the Soviets. Very good. Denmark won something. No. And we're gonna do now. Did we lose time? No good. We're gonna do now Rhineland. Yeah, I waited a very long time with this, but this wasn't useful until now. I gotta be honest. Now we need Anschluss. So let's do that. So I'm gonna pump up the rest of the divisions. We have 72 divisions now, all small, and I'm gonna upgrade them to the big ones. You're gonna miss a lot of heavy tanks, but you know what? That really doesn't matter, because in a while we should meet the requirements for Anschluss. It's gonna be very good. In the background, I'm gonna start researching improved heavy tank chassis. Together with the MIO, it will take under 400 days, which is way better than 1,200. Okay, so let's do that. The China war has started, allowing us right now to go to war economy. Very good. And on top of that, we can do Anschluss immediately. Mid-1937, I would say that's pretty good. That's what I mean with this MIO is really good, because Porsche has a lot of efficiency bonuses, makes the tank cheaper and stronger. First thing I'm gonna take is production efficiency. Over here, we will get reliability. And down here, we get even more efficiency again. So, really good. I'm gonna shift queue the things I want in the order I want them. And if you're stupid enough to try this challenge too, you basically see right now how I'm gonna spec into this MIO. Let's go. Railway artillery. Beautiful. And Anschluss is also done. Of course, right after, we're gonna do Sudetenland. As I said, I need all the land I can get. And this is gonna help. Austria, welcome. Day one, immediately gonna delete all of the troops. They're not heavy tanks. And their templates. I'm also gonna customize my cheap division and officially gonna call it my guard division now. Removed all the support equipment and just have heavy tanks. Where I'm basically only gonna allow the basic tanks to guard future land. The local police force. And yes, I'm also gonna delete the fighters. I won't forget. I miss the Air Force. And there you go. Welcome Sudetenland. Immediately gonna rush down the fate of Czechoslovakia, because I need Czechoslovakia. And because it's gonna be very useful later on, mobile warfare expert, making it 15% cheaper to get our doctrines. Man, with the bonus, it is so cheap right now. But I have to save my arm experience. Look at that, first railway artillery is done. Let's go. But yeah, let's do fate of Czechoslovakia. So, some time has passed. We took Czechoslovakia, and my current plan is to integrate the economies of Romania and Hungary to strengthen our economy even further. Basically, we're gonna puppet them and get a lot of free mills. This is a very good focus. But we need them both to join our faction, so it will take some time. Their focus is to flip tower ideology, but yeah, as I said, it takes time. On another note, I reformed our tank production, and we're now building this bad boy. Yeah, we finished researching it, and I might have forgotten about saying it, but here he is. Very juicy. Our tiger tank. It is an expensive tank, but it's gonna be so good. And now that we start building it, we will actually over time build them really fast. We just need to focus our entire economy. It costs a lot of resources, but I know a semi-fix for that. At the same time around, to kind of fix the Air Force problem, this preview picture is like, give me your money. I'm also gonna fill them with some anti-air tanks. That's gonna be important. And yes, we're still building the Großtraktor because we need something to garrison. So we're gonna use the one tank to garrison land and the other tank to get land to garrison. I might have also started the construction of a super heavy battleship, but it's a side project we'll not talk about right now. Did it just do a planned time skip? Maybe. Or I might have forgotten to unmute my mic for 20 minutes and I had to explain everything that happened. That's also a valid theory. You can choose now what you think it is. But yeah, I also thinned out the arm and reformed it a little bit, so we look a bit better right now. Let's just say you didn't miss nothing too interesting, but we have 3 railway artilleries now, and I stopped building after that because we will not have more than 3 different front lines. But we have 3 railway artilleries. Look at that. Meow. I love them. Let's be honest. Adding trains to HOI4 was the best DLC by far. Oh no, my agent got captured. Yeah, I'm also currently starting to send some spies into Paris and actually doing a not too bad job at the moment. Already got 1 collaboration government. Very good. So Romania is aligned, and before I forget about it, I want to do this focus over here to edit. I don't know when, but it still feels new to me. Basically asking the Swedish to give us resource access to one of their very good resource provinces. There's a lot of tungsten, steel, and chromium in here. Resources we need. Like, exactly the resources we need. So let's do that focus. I think I forgot to mention this. I reduced my army before doing Danziger War because we don't need Danziger War to attack Poland. We can still justify normally. And I would rather have a prepared army to attack, and it takes a little bit longer than having an unprepared army, but being able to do this focus. I hope that's a valid argument. I'm not gonna act like we have a prepared army right now, but in the future, okay? I think if all of that prepared, we can actually go down the doctrines now. We have everything we need. I've also put it on auto upgrade, so the tanks will become better over time. So, Sweden says yes. Very good. Let's continue to puppet these 2 nations. And yeah, we actually just got these resources. Means I have to buy less, meaning I keep more of my industry to build more mills. Very good. Indirectly, that focus gave us a lot of factories. So, both of these nations have been aligned, and Hungary already wants to join my faction. So we're basically only waiting for Romania to flip ideology via their focus tree. And while we're waiting for that, let's do naval rearmament. Yeah, I'm just gonna invest into the navy because we have to get to Britain somehow. I mean, I even built some dockyards, so we're actually building a navy right now. It feels kind of weird, but Germany naval build, pork, and a really important research here, maintenance company 2, giving us easy maintenance, which if you put it in your tank, gives you more reliability and makes the tank cheaper. This is amazing. So, Italy wants to join a faction, sure. Romania not yet, but let's just build more dockyards. Sure. Oh, now Romania wants to join like a second. Oh my god. Okay, no more dockyards. Very sad. Let's puppet Hungary and Romania. And this is gonna give us like 8 mills, plus they also get 8 mills. Really good. And you know what? Otherwise it will become too late. I'm just gonna justify on Poland. I guess the Soviet Union had the same plan. And look at that. A lot of factories twice. Very good. Well, let's do Eastern claims basically just for getting Memel. And yeah, then we should pretty much be ready for war. I mean, I say should because we are not ready for war. So on paper, we caught up with our tanks in 204 days. It's actually really, really soon. We might actually have this in time. This might actually work out. That is actually surprising. And Yugoslavia wants to join our faction. You know what? The more the merrier. How could this ever backfire? Am I right? Wait, that is a coup in Yugoslavia. Oh my god. Yep, this is fine. This is fine. There's not enough world tension we could help anyway, so sure. Our war goal is done. Our army's not at all ready, but we don't really have a choice. So I would say, let's go in. War against Poland. And hopefully, this doesn't backfire. We can also help Yugoslavia now, so that is good. Oh my god. Lithuania joined. Okay, if there is one thing I didn't see coming, then it is Lithuania joining that. Tanks over here, retreat. Now, please. Oh my god. How did it get in this? Okay, I just lost a lot of tanks over here. Playing on historical, I don't think about Lithuania joining this. I guess I think that little divisions does have its downside. I just turned off my brain for a second and I lost like 7 tank divisions, like a huge amount. We can recover from this. Copium aside, we can recover from that, but we need to be way more careful now. Poland is going to be way harder. The Soviets are going to attack them anyways, and then we have a free reign over there. But yeah, it's going to be harder now. Let's just say all the things that could have gone wrong in this invasion did go wrong. Unfortunate, but it is what it is in that case, right? The only good news here is that we can get rid of so many British troops over here. I see a lot of British troops here, and once the Soviets come in, they're done for. Like right now, the British are gone. It is over. Even my tank divisions push now, and they're not equipped at all. And would you look at that? How the turns have tabled. Very good. Yeah, the Soviets are not that much of a help. I mean, they're passive because they take troops, but overall, I'm now carrying, and I'm losing a lot of troops. So Poland is gone, meaning we can just eat up the rest of all of the allies here. Very good. A lot of French units here. I think France is gonna be easy. Yeah, you always gotta see the positive in the negative, okay? Be quiet. Lithuania now also gone. Last allied pockets are collapsing. And just as I'm about to move all of my troops to the Netherlands, they join the Axis and the war. So goodbye, Netherlands. Yeah, that will be a fast cleanup. Now I would say, let's get France. So this is over here now crumbling. I do be annoyed that this pocket is still here. The Polish are just building units just in time. At the same time, I'm gonna be a little bit crazy and move my Maginot Line troops into a naval invasion order. Because I feel like we will capitulate France so soon, we don't need to take care of the Maginot Line anymore. Yeah, I was not wrong. And you know what? I'm gonna keep France because I have very good compliance in here. I don't care. So, Poland is finally cleaned up. France is about to be cleaned up. Very good. And we are preparing our last big target, the British Isles. This is gonna be the scary one. Jokes aside, all of this so far was child's play compared to the British Isles. If the British are prepared and just convoy raid me a lot, I have no chance. They have air force. I don't. I just have very expensive and hard to replace heavy tanks. My only big hope right now is there's a lot of British still fighting here and in Africa, even over here. So this might be lightly protected. This is why I'm kind of rushing all of these naval invasions. Time-wise, we're pretty good for this. It is 1940. The British are probably really strong already, but not that strong. Yeah, they have over 100 mils. That's pretty good. But we have something they don't. Hope and a dream that you can win this game with only using the most expensive bad tanks they are. And let's be honest, in single player, cost effectiveness wise, heavy tanks, horrible choice. But what we can do right now is core Luxembourg and also Lorraine. Let's do that. How's my navy looking like? How are we cooking? Most of the heavy ships I built are done. We're just not about to get the super heavy ship. That is sad. But for a few seconds, we should be able to get naval dominance. And that is basically all we need. So, naval invasions are ready. Let's pop them all out. By the way, I think I lost a lot of railway artillery. There's only one left. Bruh, the Polish stole my railway artillery. That's rude. Let's go over, send in the fleet, and we have a big naval invasion in our hands. Look at that. They actually have a lot of troops here, but we will get at least one port. I'm gonna demand a few force attacks, but overall, we should get this. Question mark. Okay, I gotta say, so far, so good. This is a really good naval landing. We got supply, which is the most important bit. We got multiple ports in multiple directions, so our convoys get through. We have enough convoys, so we have this. What's our war participation? 41%, so we should also get most of the land. That's very important, because don't forget, we have to fight the Soviets next, so I don't want them to have too much land. And yeah, this is basically the hardest part of the challenge. The last time I failed because I couldn't pull this off. I got stuck, I ran out of supply, I ran out of tanks, and the US joined. But this year, looking good. And the OG railway artillery carrying the entire push into London. What a chat. Very high losses in here. Currently losing a lot of tanks, but if you encircle London, this is just worth it. I don't care about this. This is just a win against the Allies. Oh my god. Oh my god, the pocket. And we've won. Let's go. Yeah, this was horrible. So, peace conference is over. I got myself the Benelux, half of Poland, and basically I puppeted France and Britain because I don't want to occupy them. It would take a lot of tanks, and it's really not worth it. But they pay me war reparations and they give me resource rights. So our economy is gonna be busted. But I would say for now, let's take our tanks home and chill for a little bit. And with a little bit, I mean 320 days, because the Soviets just justify on Romania again. Okay, but our economy is now looking really good. Nearly 300 mils versus the Soviets, maybe 120, maybe? I mean, they don't have to build any tanks, but still, you know? What I should do is make a compliance government in them, otherwise this war is gonna be dreadful. And of course, in the peace treaty, they got themselves some land, like like weird bits in India, but I highly doubt any of them will become any great powers or anything. If I just don't call in my puppet, I shouldn't lose the resources over here. That's my theory. And yeah, by the way, in the invasion of Britain, we did finish our doctrine. So we have quite a punch now, especially with tanks. And our MRO is also done. So these tanks are really buff. And oh my god, we build them so fast. We build 32 heavy tanks a day now. What is going on? See how fast they recover. What is going on? Anyways, let's improve our national spirit for some nice bonuses. And Sweden wants to do trades now. It actually makes heavy tanks cheaper. This is amazing. We gotta get this. Yeah, we built like 36 heavy tanks a day now. This is wild. So Japan declared war on the US. I don't even want to get involved in that. What I'm gonna get involved in is defeating the Soviet Union. What is going? The South American Entente. Yes, joined the war against Peru. This is wild. Man, our industry is just so huge. Of no other words. You know what? I think we can actually go to limited conscription. Yeah, I'm gonna be BB. Let's do volunteer only. Whoever wants to go in the Soviet Union, feel free to. And yeah, I did war with the USSR just for the fun of it. I don't need to do this focus right now because I think it's actually better if they declare on me. But if they don't, I still want to go in. So I have the war goal ready and it doesn't run out. By the way, just so you understand how fast our divisions are, they're 7.7 kilometers per hour fast, which is faster than a horse. And in my opinion, cavalry divisions are already pretty fast. I use them a lot in fast civil wars and stuff. So thinking about it, our heavy tanks are faster than horses is actually wild. I'm not gonna say they're ultimately fast like compared to light tanks, but as heavy tanks, that is good. By the way, I kind of shredded my railway artillery in London. I guess it's just staying here just in case the English think about doing something stupid again. Let's call it a preventative Brexit cannon. Don't get any ideas. And yeah, the Soviet Union just declared the war, so I would say let's just go in. My tanks are all prepared. I even have the next generation of tanks ready soon. So yeah, this should actually be not hard. Okay, they're last standing. That actually makes it hard. I'm gonna chill for a little bit. And I might need to help Romania. So you know what? Extend the front line, stop attacking, get out all of the tanks that are not ready yet, and try to keep them around. Just so you understand, heavy tanks are normally amazing for defense. So we will hold this front line. I just need to get down there and Romania should be fine. But in offense, they normally suck. I gotta be honest. Here, I kind of made it work. And I'm kind of proud about it, okay? Yeah, Romania is just safe now. Yeah, look how fast we replaced them. I built new tanks and just look at that. We just gotta win now. We have endless industry. It is so good. I mean, even look how fast we're building new industry, new railways. This is wild. I'm importing so many resources. Actually, only chromium now, but a lot of chromium, okay? I'm giving Turkey like 61 civilian factories. Turkey is like huge in industry, thanks to me. I'm buying all of the chromium. This is the best game Turkey ever had. You know what? I'm a little bit bored. So how about we're gonna build a few more railway artilleries and we're gonna phase in mechanized. So how are the losses, by the way? Didn't show it with the allies. I'm very sorry about that. We lost 34k and the Soviets are currently losing more, way more. I feel like I'm gonna let them attack me for a little bit longer. I'm just gonna wait for this next batch of tanks and I think that we can just go in. Easy win. So the tanks are popped out and we have basically filled up our entire ranks with tanks again, meaning I think we can push. Justice proof again, no air force, nothing in the air. Yeah, let's push. And no, I'm not microing anything. We should just win. I love HOI4. This game is great. New railway artillery. Let's go. Up to the front line you go. Oh, I love how it naturally created an amazing encirclement. Let's just, you know, help a little bit with that. I think we created multiple encirclements here. Let's take care of that. Very, very good. Yeah, the preparation is the hardest of this challenge. Now we're just harvesting the crops of our success. Oh my god, there's so many Soviets in here. This is actually wild. Goodbye. By the way, we're out of fuel. I didn't notice that. I'm just gonna import all the fuel in the world and that should be good enough, hopefully. Moscow has fallen. Oh, they actually opened another front line down here. Could actually take some troops from there and do this. You know what? I think we can chill a little bit and regroup. We have lost quite the amount of tanks now because of some regions where just don't have supply. So yeah, I think for the winter we should just chill a little bit. I think that supply we can still steal. But besides that, more of a defensive approach right now, I think shouldn't be wrong. Might do a little bit of battlefield shaping. So next time we attack, we have all the supply hubs and can just easily push. I'm a little bit bored. So you know what? I'm just going to build up a civilian economy because I can. And can decrease autonomy of Hungary. Yeah, I'm just sending them a lot of stuff and you can decrease the autonomy. And they become actual puppets. They can just steal the industry. Oh my god, Italy, why you declare war on Switzerland now. So useless. You know what? You do that war. I'm not gonna help you. You wanna be stupid? Be stupid. Yeah, now that war with the US. Have fun. I'm not gonna join this. My puppets also won. Literally, worst ally in the world. By far. Okay, the worst modifiers of the winter are gone. So let's push. I kind of want to get this done rather sooner than later. Now, our last collaboration government is also very soon done. So this should hopefully just end this war. So we're in Leningrad, because they just moved out of Leningrad. I'll take that. But I did prepare a supply up over here. So our supply is really good here. Talking about they just moved out of Leningrad. We just moved out of Leningrad. What are you doing? What are you doing, Tech? Stop that. And yeah, Finland never joined because the Soviets attacked me and not me, the Soviets. So them joining never triggered. And we're in Stalingrad from the north, which is a weird way to capture that. Anyways, how close are we to capitulating them? Oh, this is so good. That 98%. The call-up government is done. So, oh my god, we just need a few more victory points and we got this. Oh, this is good. Keep on pushing. No step back. Yeah, they should make a DLC about that. And lag, you know what it means? Peace conference. Let's go. And you know what they say? Divide and conquer. Yeah, it looks horrible, but I just wanted to see how it looks like when you release them all. Great. Now, to the most important part, I'm just gonna kick Italy from the faction because they are really, really annoying. By the way, we now have German Raj and Free India because I puppeted them both. Ignore that. Let's just do the one thing that we just need to do before we can end this and take out Italy. You know, they clearly don't know how to run their own nation, so I think if we intervene, show them how it's actually done, we do them a little favor, you know? Let's call it an intervention. Italy joined the Greater East Asian Core Prosperity Sphere. I hate you, Italy. Do we want to take out Japan? Me looks at clock how much more time I have for HOI4. Yeah, you know what? Let's take out Japan. I think working together with the US is a weird timeline, but it's a timeline we got. Now they asked for Poland. Are you kidding me? Oh, they asked for Poland. Now it triggers because they're at peace. No, you're not getting anything. You're my puppet. Be quiet. Go in your corner. They're like, you remember the treaty that we signed like 5 years ago? Yeah, could we have that land now? No, you don't. By the way, I'm not even doing any industry stuff anymore because we have 500 mills. I run out of ideas what to do with them. So, Italy, goodbye. Wait, when did Italy create their own faction with Turkey? When did that timeline happen? I completely missed that. My chromium. Alright, this is rude. I mean, I guess the good news is we don't have to fight Japan. That's kind of cool. I do kind of regret my idea about releasing all of these nations because I just see all of these messages on top and it's very irritating. Anyways, they got rid of Mussolini, so I guess Italy is about to have a breakup with itself. I do not appreciate that the British are helping them, okay? That's kind of rude. Transfer the territory. Sure. Welcome, puppet Italy. Yeah, I would say I'm sorry, Turkey, but you kind of did that to yourself. I need that chromium. I need it. Italy, gone. Now, only Turkey left. And you know what? I think I got this. Yep, looking pretty good. And the war is over. Yeah, this was not hard, but still, I do want those resource rights now because I need them. And would you look at that? World peace. True world peace. Just ignore China. Just, you know, that doesn't matter right now. Here, world peace. How did Mexico become the leader of the South American Entente? No further questions, Your Honor. But yeah, I would say I did a good job here. Resource-wise, we're looking pretty decent. And we have quite the industry. Even though this was a very hard challenge, I have to say, now that it worked, it was a lot of fun. If you want to try this yourself, it is hard. That's all I say. These were my divisions. Plus, that was my tank, an anti-air tank. My patrons, I love you. Until next time, bye.